How's it going today, everybody? This is Kajimanic, your host, bringing you part 2 in my Preparing for G-Fest series. Woo! 9th time is the time. This is the 9th time I've recorded this video. So, let's get down to business, shall we? This video will be on kind of not how much you should bring if you're planning on buying things, but kind of just light, rough estimates. Nothing's guaranteed. I'm going to try to stay away from gray area talk, though, because I want these to be informative. I'm just telling you from what I've seen these past 3 G-Fests that I've been to, what I saw, especially in my 2019, because that's going to be closer to what 2022 is going to be like instead of 2011. So take this all as a grain of salt. This is also just my recommendation. So if you happen to be a newer fan, or maybe you're a parent watching with your kids, or maybe you're just a parent and you're wanting to go, and this is your first time, take some of this as a grain of salt. This is just what I use as an example. So let's dive right in. I don't want this video to be more than 10 minutes, and the last 3 cuts of it have been longer than 10 minutes, and it's been frustrating. So, first thing, there's 3 things really to spend money on at G-Fest if you're planning on doing that. There's the Artist Alley, which we're just going to talk about really quick. We don't really know what's going on with Artist Alley. There's been some rule changes, whether it's been with G-Fest or with legal reasons. Not going to get into any of it, but right now we don't know the condition of it. Hopefully there's an Artist Alley. Hopefully people can sell their Godzilla-related plants or copyright-esque drawings, but we don't know. So, but if you want to spend that, I would recommend probably bringing anywhere from 50 to 100. You can get a lot of prints with that, and most of the time a lot of the artists will sign them just for free, just because you're there and buying it from them. So that's what I recommend. Second thing is guest signatures mainly. This year we do know that there is a new rule, obviously with COVID. You have to have proof of vaccination and you have to wear a mask for the 2, well, it'll be for all the guests, but the 2 that are confirmed right now, which is Katsura from Terror of Mechagodzilla and the it's not Ken, the young boy in Godzilla vs. Hedorah and Godzilla vs. Megalon. His name is slipping on me right now. I feel so awful. So those are the 2 confirmed guests. There's normally anywhere from 4 to 6. So last time, 2019, each ticket was about $40 to $50, with guaranteed at least 1 signature and a few photos. That's all I'm going to comment on it. It could have been 2 items. It could have been 3 items. I don't really know. I can't remember. I know I just bought my one for Akira Takarada. I got a few photos of him with him, and I got to sit there and kind of chit-chat for about, 2 minutes. It's like a meet and greet with a band. So there's that. So anywhere from $40 to $50. It might be a little bit more because, precautions. So if you're planning on getting at least 1 for every guest, at least 1 item signed for each guest, I would say anywhere from 40 to 60 is your safest bet if you're budgeting for it right now, which is what this video is about. So hopefully you are doing. I've got a few items on my wish list that we will go through just to show. Okay, then the main attraction, I would say, for G-Fest that they really hold on to, besides our guests and besides the family coming together, the dealer's room. Oh boy, I'm so excited for the dealer's room. If you, for some reason, have not seen a video on the dealer's room, I do have a G-Fest playlist on my channel that has my old channel and this current channel's videos all mashed together. You can go by and see G-Fest 2011's dealer's room, but I would recommend going and finding a video for G-Fest 2019. I did not shoot a video, so go support another channel's G-Fest 2019 dealer's room showcase video. I do plan on trying to get a showcase video this year, but we will see. We will see. I want to try to make it more of an official video rather than just kind of a walkthrough and filming. So we will see. No guarantees, even if I want to do it. So we'll see. But it depends on what you're buying there, and that's really the hard part with the dealer's room. It's the easy and the hard part, because if you're a new fan, a new collector, and you're buying, a lot of the Bandai Movie Monster series, these newer age figures, $20 to $30. So say if you have a budget of $300, you're going to be able to get 10, 11, 12 figures, maybe. If you're looking for rare figures like any of the Morio box figures singularly, or G74 is probably one of the best bets. You're looking from 150 plus. It's just how the market works. Especially if you can't find a figure like G74 in Japan, you're not going to find it cheap anywhere, period. Which is what G74 is. It's why he's so expensive. Because you can't find him in Japan either. So that's why he is he's very hot commodity. So if you're looking for Safubi, like I kind of am this year, I've got everything on this list. So Safubi, 100 plus is what I would say on average from what I understand, and Monster Arts is in that same boat, 100 plus. If you're looking for some of the older releases, expect to spend some money. And that kind of goes with X Plus too. The 25 centimeters normally go for about 120 at retail. The 30 centimeters are about 160 to 190. You're going to pay a little bit more, obviously, because people had to bring these over there somehow, whether they drove there or whether they got them shipped there. You're going to be spending a little bit more because you're pretty much paying for the shipping in hand. Sometimes, depending on the dealer. So, but normally the deals in the dealer's room are freaking epic. Epic. I've gotten some really good deals in the dealer's room, especially last year. I got some really good deals, and the 2013 was also really notorious. I got some good figures that year for good deals. So, all right. We're at only in 6.5 minutes. Wonderful. So, if you guys only want the information and you don't really want to know what I'm going to buy for G-Fest, go ahead and click off. But please remember to like and comment and subscribe if you're new. Though, if you guys want to get a little sneak peek into what Country Addict / Tanner here is looking to buy at this year's G-Fest, stick around. The first figure on my list is the Godzilla Store exclusive or the Blu-ray exclusive. I think there's actually 2 releases of this figure. The Burning 2019 Godzilla. I don't have it yet. I don't see it on eBay or Mandarake a lot. I saw one on Facebook last week and I should have bought it. And I didn't, and I regret it. So he's on the list. I don't plan on getting him before G-Fest. So these aren't in order either. These are just one day I was at work and I thought about it on break. So these are the order I wrote them down. And then the next one is the Universal Studios Shin King Ghidorah. I need that figure. It will go with the ride figures as in a different figure. It's in its own class. I love the way it looks. I didn't get one when it was new. Now it's about $200. There's one on eBay I might buy. So I might get that one before G-Fest, so it'll be taken off the list if I happen to get it. The next Bandai, or list of Bandais, I should say, I have every exclusive Shin Godzilla Bandai release colorway on here. I want to actually start and finish that collection this year. Preferably, they release 1 or 2 every year, so they're really hard to keep up on. But I do want to start getting into those figures and getting them done, because I love the Shin stuff. I love Shin Godzilla. I love Anno's work. I love Evangelion. Shin Ultraman's looking really good, and I'm not the hugest fan of Kamen Rider, but Shin Kamen Rider, we just need a Shin Gamera. Anno, get on it. So, yes. So I got all of them on there. I do have 2 premium Bandai sets on here. I got the Bandai Premium King Ghidorah's 1964 set, or his 1965 set. I might get this before. I do have 2 on eBay that I've been watching for about 2 or 3 months that are cheaper than the rest, and they won't take too long to get here once I order them. It's just they are still expensive. Also, if I'm flying, I have a limited amount of space, so I might try to pick that one, especially the Ghidorah set, beforehand. The other set I have, because I'm stupid, I didn't pre-order it, even though I said I was pre-ordering it. I didn't get the Muto set pre-ordered, so they're on the list. I hate myself for not doing that. I have a ton of Safubi. Well, I'll go through the Monster Arts. I got 2 Monster Arts on this list first, and then we'll end it off with the Safubis and the Ghost Secret Grail figure. So the 2 Monster Arts, I want the Shin 2nd and 3rd form. Yes, I know the color apps aren't the greatest on them, and the figures themselves aren't the best, but they are Shin figures. I need them. I personally love them, even if they look awful, because that kind of fits the mood. So I want those. I also want the big Grail Daddy of the Monster Arts himself, Shin Awakening. I should have bought him when he was $300 last year. Now he's really hard to come by, and if you do, he's like $500. So he's on the list. I have a long list of Safubi stuff, mainly for signatures. So the first one I want, and there's two different ones. So there's the Godzilla 1999 Marmot / M1 figure. I might get one of those. There's a pretty cheap one on Tokyo Town that I might get. That's actually an old G-Fest exclusive, so I might get him. And then I believe it's the Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, where he's kind of like roaring up at the sky. Those are very, very uncommon. I want one of him. So I'm expecting to spend big bucks on him because he goes for a lot regularly. And then I have a Safubi Titanosaurus, a Safubi Mechagodzilla 75, a Safubi Jet Jaguar, and a Safubi Megalon. All four of those figures will be signed by the two guests that have been announced. And then once we know the rest of the guests, I will try to get something for them to sign, whether it's Safubi or maybe something from their table. Normally they have prints and stuff that they'll sign too. Let me just read, make sure, yep, all right. And then the Ghost, the last item, my holy grail currently right now that I've got the Memorial box set. The X Plus Rick exclusive gigantic Shin Godzilla. If I drive to G-Fest this year, he is 100% on the list. I will have more spending money if I drive there because I'll be able to spend more because I won't have to worry about packing it in bags, especially because the airport I might be flying out of is a smaller plane. I was supposed to call them today. I'll have to call them tomorrow to see if they have limitations on how much bags you can bring. So if I drive, that's why he's a ghost on the list. Even if I drive, I'm not guaranteed to get him because that's a $1,500 to $1,700 figure. So we'll see. Anyways, that is about it, guys. I'm actually really satisfied with this video this time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I enjoy making this series. I actually really do like these videos of sitting down and talking. I know not a lot of people they seem to not do quite as well, but I really do enjoy making these videos. I like to sit here and talk with you guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you're still here, leave a like, comment on this video. If you guys are going to G-Fest, comment that you're going to G-Fest, and then tell me what is your wish list right now for it. As I always say, Kaijime Addict signing off. Peace, rock on, stay safe, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully this Friday, hopefully a review, we'll see. Anyway guys, ciao.